The banquet hall stood in stunned silence, glancing toward Tolda, who was lying amidst rubble. Slowly, they turned their frightful gaze toward General, while he comforted Lumi. Glancing up at General, Lumi reached at her neck, a gnarly bruise in the shape of a hand now present. "Gee, General, is that you? Why are you here?" Lumi struggled to ask, her bruise healing at a snail's pace. "That is a relief that you can speak. That means the damage isn't too severe, and yes, I am General. I was sent by a friend to attend his banquet." General spoke unusually calmly. Although his face was hidden, Lumi could tell he was smiling. "Then, General, may I ask, are you the servant of EGS?" Lumi slowly asked. "I'm asking because I was once told you were, and I'm not sure if I can trust you." Lumi's question hung in the air, sweat pouring down her face in anticipation, her gaze fixed upon General, while Milon and Orion snickered behind him. "Miss Lumi, you may believe EGS is out to get you." However, General spoke, getting cut off by Milon. "What nonsense are you two spewing on about? Who is this? EGS, such a ridiculous name for some obviously made-up person," Milon snobbishly announced. "And you, the person in the shiny armor, you have genuine strength, so why are you so caring about her of all people?" "Miss Milon and Sir Orion, I would kindly ask, would you stay away from Lumi, or do you wish I intervene?" General asked in a cold tone before turning back to Lumi. "Miss Lumi, I would like to ask you a favor. Would you consider keeping EGS's existence a secret from others? I won't hold it against you if you decline." "Sure, I'll accept. May I ask why I must keep it a secret?" Lumi calmly answered, her bruise almost completely healed. Milon and Orion appeared shocked by General's words, sweat pouring down their faces. "All right, sir. We won't bother her again," they answered in unison before walking away, Milon muttering under her breath, "One day I'll kill her." Suddenly, a strange woman with long, sleek black hair and deep purple eyes enters the banquet. "Geez, I didn't mean to oversleep," she muttered to herself embarrassingly. "Hello, everyone. I am known as the Mother, lower ranked 50. While everyone blankly stared at her, Mother slowly walked toward Tolda. "Hey, General, what happened to this one?" Mother asked, fabricating concern while looking down at Tolda. "He looks like someone I used to know. What was his name?" "Oh, that's right, it was Artifice." I attempted to resolve his disturbance peacefully, but he refused to yield. General respectfully answered, elegantly bowing down, "It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you." "You have? I've never heard of her," Lumi whispered to General, her gaze fixed upon Mother. Before Lumi could even blink, a slight echo of footsteps etched toward Lumi as Mother appeared in front of her. Mother's eyes fixated on Lumi's. "So you are Lumi? Strangely, you don't know me, considering your dad did ask me to figure out what caused your curse. Although you were quite young back then, so it makes sense." "Why, you knew my parents?" Lumi asked, surprised at this strange woman's knowledge. "And what do you mean? My dad asked you to find what caused my curse." "Would it matter if I didn't? Hey, what's with the human sitting in the fetal position? He looks panicked," Mother answered, her purple eyes staring blankly toward Dax Nox. "Lumi, who'd figure you would become friends with such a powerful figure?" "Powerful? How am I powerful to you? I'm the weakest one here. Besides, maybe Lumi," Dax Nox loudly declared. "Being powerful has very little to do with actual power. It has more to do with the power you are capable of reaching, and you, Mr. Human, can reach extraordinary levels of power. Well, compared to everyone else here." Mother carefully spoke, a smile slowly appearing on her face. "Hey, you never answered me," Lumi shouted toward Mother, a frustrated look upon her. "Would I know gods like Artifice, your parents, General, and EGS if I wasn't something special?" Mother answered, causing Lumi's body to freeze. "I've even fought Abraxas and won." Lumi stumbled backwards, sweat pouring down her face. She shakily spoke. That shouldn't be possible. Why, you said it yourself, you're lower ranked 50, so you shouldn't be able to win against an upper ranked god, especially not a title holder like him." "Don't mistake my victory with the ability to kill him," Mother declared. "I may have won during a mock battle. An actual fight to the death would have ended differently." "May I ask what allowed you to win then?" Lumi curiously asked. Mother slowly began walking away, while speaking in a cold voice, For some unknown reason, he is unable to detect curse magic. "What do you mean by that?" Lumi shouted after her. "Figure it out," Mother replied before disappearing completely. Lumi walked toward General while the banquet resumed the festivities. Upon reaching General, Lumi got ready to speak, before DX Nox interjected, "Hey, General, I have something to ask you, may I?" "Mr. DIX, go ahead," General respectfully answered. "I have a friend named Uriel, and he recently lost his family to a strange man named Ansgar. Would you know who that is?" DX Nox shyly asked. "Ansgar. I knew him. He was a timid human, very skilled with a battle axe," General answered. "Was. What do you mean by that?" Lumi asked. "Do you mean he isn't timid anymore?" "In his last moments he was quite brave, but he did end up dying, long before anyone here was even born," General replied. Amidst the crowd, DX Nox and Lumi stood in shocked surprise. How could he be dead? He attacked a few days ago, they thought to themselves. The banquet continued around them, like nothing happened, as they pondered who attacked them if it wasn't Ansgar. Quickly after, General walked away stating he had to leave.